Night skies with the red eyes. Kush coma be my bedtime. Too high, can't read the signs. Straight through the red light.
Hello viewers, 11, and welcome back to another video. Now this is going to be one of those sort of commentary type videos I have that I haven't done in a while. Usually I have a topic to talk about, but sorry, I just took a sip of my water. My mouth is really dry. Usually I have a topic to talk about or something like that, but really this one really isn't about anything much. This is just going to be me just kind of talking about anything. So I have a couple topics that I want to talk about, sort of, but this is just going to be whatever comes to my mind I'm just going to talk about, because sometimes I just feel like I want to talk about things randomly. I don't know, it's just one of those YouTuber things where you like, I'm always, first of all, I'm going off topic and I'm not even going to start talking about things I want to talk about, but second of all, it's one of those YouTuber things where it's like, I'll be sitting alone playing a video game, and I won't even be like, sometimes like, if I'm not listening to the music while I'm playing, I'm listening to music while I'm playing the game, I'm just sitting there playing the game, I just like start talking to myself, you know, like I'll just be like, man, I remember when this happened, or why do people think this way, and stuff like that, or man, why can't they just make something properly? I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those things that I just do, and I just talk randomly to myself. So instead of talking randomly to myself, I decided I'm just gonna talk over some gameplay footage. I would have been playing the game while talking, but I was listening to music at the time while I'm playing the game, because sometimes I do the commentary. I mean, usually I record the gameplay while I'm listening to music, because I just like listening to music while I'm playing games, and that's usually when I do it. Record background footage is when I'm playing by myself. Since usually when I'm playing with friends, it's usually hilarious, and I usually want to edit it and make a video out of it, but I never get around to it since I'm stupid and lazy. But anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is MLP, and I haven't exactly been watching and catching up with MLP, but I can tell you that I did see a picture for the concept art or whatever, and I knew this was a thing already, but I seen more pictures of like all the characters' concept art for Generation 5, and holy crap does it look god awful to me. Now this could just be one of those things where it's like, at first you're kind of just like, oh, this doesn't look good because you haven't been seeing it for a while or whatever, but it just doesn't look good. Like I'm not gonna pull pictures on screen right now because I'm too lazy to do all that, because I'd have to render the video, bring it to my PC, then pull the pictures up there, then render it again, then upload it. So you're gonna have to just go without it for right now and just take my word for this. But the images, like, oh my god, dude, Rarity looks okay. I don't really like how she looks too much now. The new Rarity, I like the old Rarity because you could see, like, visualize a little bit of like that, little bit of like toughness in her, like, you know, like she has that tough sort of attitude sometimes. But like, I guess she could with the new image too, because it's like, it looks like Rarity's a fucking princess. It looks like she is literally a princess. She has a crown on her head, or a tiara or whatever. She looks really big and majestic like Celestia did, and it just looks weird. Also, Applejack, can we, oh my god, what did they do to Applejack? First of all, Twilight's an Earth Pony now. Second of all, Applejack stayed an Earth Pony, which, oh, it's like, wait, there's something in my mouth. But which is like, kudos to you for not ruining a character that's meant to be strong and leaving it for a race of strong individuals. Kudos, I applaud you. But why? Like, Twilight specifically is magic, so what they did is kind of stupid. She's the element of magic. You can't be the element of magic when you don't have magic. You know what I mean? Like, is she gonna be the element of witchcraft or something? Or are they just gonna change her element? Or they're not gonna be elements of harmony anymore? Like, you know, this brings up a lot of questions. Seeing as how Rarity has a tiara now, and it's not an element, from what I understand, it's just like a purple gem. Another pony has a tiara sort of thing like that too. I think it's Pinkie Pie, if I'm not mistaken, but she's a Pegasus. Which I think was the original Pinkie Pie anyways. She was a Pegasus also. So they just went back to what they did before. I'm pretty sure they went back to their source material actually for all the characters, maybe, because Rainbow Dash, I don't remember being a unicorn. Wait, Rainbow Dash, I don't remember being a Pegasus, I meant to say. Maybe she was. Maybe I'm stupid. I think she was a unicorn. in the originals, which I think she is now. No, I could. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Rainbow Dash is a Pegasus also, and she has these huge, majestic wings, like Celestia, and I think she has a tiara too. That's who it was. She has a tiara also. That really blew me away. Anyways, it just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? It just looks weird. The character designs and how. I never finished talking about Applejack. Applejack. If you guys remember that one episode, I'm sorry, I really can't pull up pictures. I'm really lazy. I gotta go to like somewhere today. But Applejack looks like that one dude from like the Show Pony episode where the CMC like had that one friend that like barely talked, sort of like Big Mac. He was big, buff, fucking. He had like that furry type of horse look to him. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like Shetland pony or something. I think that's what they are. I don't know. I don't really know horses, surprisingly. I watch a show about them, but I don't know them. You know what I mean? Anyways, yeah, I think he's like a Shetland pony or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what Applejack looks like. She looks fucking furry and huge, and she looks bulky as fuck and furry, and I don't like it. I really don't like it. You took a bad character and made her worse. Sorry to all Applejack fans out there, but she is not developed. They did not do anything else for her. Like they're just like, all right, what can we do to make a bad character? They're just like, all right, let's make her sort of good at first, or pretty decent at first as a character. You know, her traits were pretty nice because she was an honest pony that was stubborn, and that was her thing. But she never stopped being stubborn. Like Fluttershy, you've seen development. You're like, okay, well, she's not shy anymore, which for me kind of sucked because she's not really shy. She's just not out there. You know what I mean? Like she's assertive, but she's just not pushy about her assertiveness. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure if you watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. She's kind of like, she wants to be on top of things, but she won't do it until it's absolutely necessary still. Anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but Applejack, she's one of those characters that's like, oh, I'm this honest pony, and that's my greatest strength. I'm honest as fuck, but it's also my greatest weakness because she's too honest. And then it's like, okay, so she learned something. She learned to stop being too honest eventually, and we're like, yes, progression. But she's still the fucking most stubborn character in the show, and it just pisses me off. Where it's like, oh, Applejack, you know, this problem could be easily fixed if you ask for help. Oh yeah, well, I'll ask for help later. Like, later's too late now. And now you're back at square one. Now where you didn't ask for help at all now because you've already dug a fucking hole and you're stuck in it. And now you're screaming for help, but you should have asked for help in the fucking first place. You know what I mean? Like, damn. So it's like Applejack's one of those characters you just don't progress with, and it feels stupid. It's like playing a game. It's like playing a roguelike where you just can't progress. Like, for example, the gameplay on screen, I'm just not progressing. Well, I mean, I'm progressing, but then in the footage later on, you'll see that I just fucking suck at this game. I used to be good, and then I just stopped playing it, and my saves got corrupted, and then here we are, back at square one. I don't have the style I want until like the end of the video. But you just might not even see that because I might end this early and cut that part out. But anyways, that's pretty much my rant about MLP for right now. I'll make a bigger video about that probably some other time when I finish. When season 8's over, I've caught up, and I want to talk about that, and then maybe the future of MLP. I'll make a video about that, probably. Most likely, I'm gonna make a video about that, and hopefully, I'm gonna do a lot more editing with it because I want it to be a true experience for you guys. Sorry, my mouth's dry again. Anyways, next thing I wanted to talk about was Saints Row, and how Saints Row 2 is just one of my favorite games of all time, and then it just went downhill from there. Like, why? Apparently Volition went through like some sort of hell cycle, THQ like bankrupt, and then like saved themselves or something like that, almost off of, or Volition saved themselves, something like that, almost off of Saints Row's sales, Saints Row the Third sales alone or something like that. But so it sold well, like 3 million copies or something like that. It sold a decent amount, but it just, I don't know, like they could have did something good with the game. Like Saints Row 2, it felt so dynamic. Like every part of the city, you could remember the whole map just by going around it, because you remember the university, the fucking dome, the slums or whatever, like the part where you start off at the very beginning, pretty much like your first penthouse. You remember the Altor building, or the area where the big Altor building is. You remember fucking the Alcatraz looking ass island place or whatever, where you have the lighthouse penthouse. Like, there's so much like memorable stuff, and then the only memorable thing about Saints Row the Third is like your final penthouse or something like that, with the one with the fucking helicopter and the pool, and then Zombie Island. And I think that's all I can remember in particular. Like, that's it. There's just not much. Oh yeah, and the big fucking stripper building, and that's like it. There's just nothing memorable. And then they took out the day-night cycle. It's just like, I don't. What were you thinking, Volition? Like, come on. It just felt like a slap job. And then they just got rid of all the seriousness and just made the whole fucking thing comedy. And their jokes weren't even really that funny. You know, I'm a puckish rogue because I fucking love hearing about a puckish rogue. No, it's fucking stupid. Holy crap, that pissed me off. It's just why. And then Saints Row 4 wasn't that much better. To be honest with you, Saints Row 4 is probably worse in my opinion. Like, I played Saints Row 4 more. The story is definitely better than Saints Row the Third's in my opinion, but the gameplay is just like not there. Like, powers are powers are kind of cool, but like now it just completely eliminates the purpose of having any vehicles at all. And oh my god, I don't know. Like, it's just, I wish that they didn't do what they did, so I can just, you know, play Saints Row 4 and feel like it's a complete experience that was better than 2. Even if it wasn't better than 2, I wish it was at least next to 2. Like, I could say, oh, I can see myself playing this for a decent amount of time. It's just like, no, I can't see myself playing this for more than fucking 5 minutes at a time, or maybe even like forcing myself to play for an hour doing the same thing over and over, because that's all there is to do. That's just, it's just not there, you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel like a game really anymore. Anyways, that's pretty much all I really want to talk about. I probably would have talked more about other things, but I just don't really feel like it. Probably make another video about going into more detail about other things I want to talk about. There's probably some more, some stories in there to be had. I didn't finish telling some stories that I wanted to tell, so I'll probably get around to that later too. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys are enjoying new content. If you guys are enjoying Beyond Two Souls, you know, check that out. Leave likes on that. If not, then I'm probably just gonna fucking finish it anyways. Then move on to Heavy Rain, because that's coming out this month for PlayStation Plus for free, I believe. So I'm probably gonna move on to Heavy Rain after I'm done with Beyond Two Souls. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.
Ain't it funny, you with them, you say you love me. Thoughts stay here in my mind. Then you just act like it's all fine. Mixed signs, sick of trying.